My client had 9 numbers and 2 insta dates in the first 3 days of our coaching program. Wow, isn't that crazy? Hello guys, my name is Stefan. I'm a dating coach and I've coached hundreds and hundreds of men all around the planet how to attract their dream dating life and of course date the girl of their dreams. I had this client, he's 45 years old and let's call him James. And he's been trying to build his dating life for a few years now. Watched all the videos, he read a few books about psychology, about body language, all of these interesting things about communication because he didn't like dating apps. And of course, he was always making the same mistakes. He was approaching women, he was sometimes getting a number, sometimes getting a date, but not really with the woman that he really, really liked. So he contacted me after a while because there were some trust issues. He didn't really want to work with a coach. He thought it was too expensive. He thought he doesn't want to invest the time in it as well. Like why hire somebody for something you can learn by yourself? But eventually he still contacted me and then we worked together. And I'm really happy for him he did. And I think he's also super happy. So we started working together and I started seeing like, okay, he knows basic social skills. He takes action. He's approaching women, but he's not doing it the ideal, smart way. Like some situations, he was avoiding to approach women because he was not used to it. He was always using the same pickup line, the same opening lines. So what I did with him was in the beginning, okay, of course, I'm going to teach you not only to also approach women on the street, in bars, but also in places where it's the best place to meet women. And these are coffee places, restaurants, because in these places, the most gorgeous, beautiful women are to be found and they're relaxed. Let's say you go to a coffee place, you see the beautiful woman there, and she's sitting by herself, drinking a coffee, maybe on her phone a little bit, maybe reading a book. The ideal situation to approach is there, because she's not going somewhere. It's not that you see her on public transportation with more chance of humiliation, there's more social pressure. She's not in the train station running to catch her train. She's not in a bar surrounded by hundreds of men. She's sober. So coffee places and restaurants, for example, are very, very easy to meet people because they're very relaxed and they're open to be social. They're not on the lookout for something because they feel safe, and so on and so on. I mean, there's many places that are ideal for women, but in this particular place, my client, James, was not doing it there. So, and also something very, very interesting that he was doing, he was always making the same mistakes. He was not very authentic anymore, and he was always following the same lead plan. So what we did is we took a step back, we worked on the fundamentals, and then we went back into the game, into all the social situations, and we went back and all of a sudden things were flowing way more. 9 numbers, guys. Can you imagine? With girls that he actually liked, that he was interested in, that he was curious about physically, spiritually, intellectually. And afterwards I was like, yeah man, this is your new reality now. Now you have a luxury problem. Like, who do you want to date on Friday evening? You can choose. It's up to you. I'm like, oh my God, this is so interesting. I've never been in a situation before. 45 years old, guys. Never been in such an abundant situation to choose a girl you can date on a Friday evening. So very fascinating. And of course, he was very happy to have the guidance, to have external feedback, to see his blind spot and to see exactly what you're doing wrong. Because if you do something in a certain situation, we always make the same mistake. We can get feedback from ourselves, maybe from our friends, but is it going to be ideal? We never really know. So that's why his complete reality changed. So these are crazy results, guys. 9 numbers and all the Insta dates as well. And with this new framework, he can go back to his own life, in his day-to-day life, and keep talking to women, keep approaching them, keep connecting with people, and eventually really choose whom that he wants to spend the rest of his days with. Because that's his thing. He doesn't want to be a playboy. He doesn't want to have all these crazy sex experiences. He just wants to meet an ideal woman, to settle down, to travel a bit here and there, and to grow old with. And of course, this is actually what most of my clients want, you know. They just want that support system next to them. A beautiful woman that is intelligent, and whatever that is that people want or men want or you want to have next to you, and then we go in the world and we get it there. But I think it's crazy to have 9 numbers in 3 dates, while before you were almost doing the same, but you didn't see your own mistakes that you were making, and all of a sudden your life is so different. So that's incredible, guys. So this was a video about it. I just wanted to share this. I think it's fascinating. James did a great job. I did my best as well. And it's just an observation that I'm making in the marketplace. I see a lot of men that are suffering. The clock is ticking. They are sick of dating apps. They are not always aware of the fact what is lacking in their own life because they're doing everything right? Of people are healthy, they are fit, they have the financial situation in order, they can travel, they have a pretty cool lifestyle. And then mainstream is saying that, okay, now you deserve a beautiful woman. But for many men out there, it's not happening. You get a girl here or there, you like her, but not so much, and you go into this pattern of, shit, she's not the one, I need to keep going. And of course, there's a really important piece of the puzzle missing, and that is, are you actually talking to women, and are you doing the right way? That's it, guys. It's very simple. It's easy to learn. Anybody can learn it. And yeah, that's it. I wish you an amazing day, guys. And this was just the insight I wanted to give you. If you like this little semi-testimonial of my client James, who went from almost no success to a lot of success in only a week, like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out my website, sign up for a free discovery channel call. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, so I'm swallowing my words. But maybe you're going to be the next one who's going to attract and build a dating life of your dreams that you always wanted. And looking back of like, oh my God, I'm starting my second life right now. This is exactly what people tell me. I start my second life right now. Why didn't I do this before? This is the biggest regret. Like, why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I make this decision? Why I was so doubtful of, should I take a coach? Should I invest the time? Should I invest the money? All these little negative thoughts about it that are not helping. But it's up to you. I mean, the teacher will appear when the student is ready. So thank you for listening, and I see you in the next video, guys. Enjoy your day.